And in data.
How to take a place. Take the place.
So after selecting them on it, okay, view on Facebook, it says.
So is it live now?
Okay. Hello, welcome to Moja Sports. Today we are going to talk to Bridget. Just bear with us. Let's sort this. Can you see me? Yes?
Yes, I can see you properly.
Okay, good. Yeah, okay, welcome to Moja Sports. Today we are going to talk to Bridget. Bridget got a project an initiative that she's, fronting, and as Moja Sports, we like to put the word out there so that all our followers can hear about it, and anyone who wants support, and anyone can come on board. So she's here to talk about it. Bridget, welcome to the program. Welcome to Moja Sports. To start with, I would like you to, just self-introduce a little bit about yourself. Just tell us your background so that when you are talking to us or telling us something, we know who we are talking to.
Okay, thank you so much, Coach Idris. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to share with you and the viewers on my initiative. My name is Bridget Chebet Ngeno. I'm a sports scientist by profession. I have been a sport lady since I was in primary school, and I used to participate in all types of sports because Kenya, it's open, like you can participate in any sports or all the sport while you are in the primary. And when I went to high school, I was majorly doing basketball and athletics and inter classes. You can do all the sports. So I've been a sport lady my life. And when I went to college, I chose to specialize in sports because that is where my heart was. And I continue to contribute in sport right now. And I love what I'm doing, and I love being around the athletes. I think my happiness is to see athletes perform well, or athletes are treated well. And as you know, Kenya is home of athletics, and coming from Rift Valley, I had to specialize in athletics. And that is what I do right now. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much. Uh, Tell us a little bit about this initiative, just briefly. We are talking about menstrual health. So, what what is this all about? Just tell us a little bit about uh, your initiative.
Okay, thank you very much. So my initiative is on menstruation health, education, and hygiene. Um, as you know, this is a very delicate issue, mostly when it comes to our athlete, or when it comes to us as let me say, us as Kenyans or as Africans, mostly, like something that is still treated like a taboo. It is something that it is not spoken freely or openly about it. So we still have a lot of stigma around it. And here in Kenya, we have seen even what uh, menstruation stigma can do. We have lost life. We have lost so many girls uh, who, maybe for the first time they were receiving their periods, and people got to laugh at them because they had stained the clothes, and because of that. Let's say, shame, some went and kill themselves. And it's really something that now I think we are waking up to as Kenyans, and as women. Like, this should not become a laughing matter, and we should make it, open. We should discuss it open. Our parents should embrace it, and right now we want to bring the men in. Like, it is right to buy sanitary towels to your kids, to your girls. It is good, to just speak about it, just as a normal thing. So that is why I'm coming up with the initiative for the athletes,
Yeah,
because again, most of the athletes don't stay with their parents; they stay with their coaches, and sometimes the coach is so reserved, like he cannot speak about menstruation openly, and sometimes. During training, you don't want to tell the coach you have to go and train, and yet you still, you're not feeling well, you have maybe cramps, or you don't have that strength to train. But you see, they fear talking it freely with the coach. So you'll find that most of them are suffering silently. So we want to make it, let's talk about it freely. So by that is, speaking to them, giving them power, like this is okay. And that's why I came up with the initiative.
yeah. Thank you. What challenge did you notice among young girls in sports that pushed you probably to get into this?
I think it's my story. Like, when I was in high school, I remember we lost a game in the regionals, and I was still, I think I was the best player. That is what I can say. But before the day of the of the of the event, I started menstruating, and I used to have I used to have problem when it comes to when having the periods, and I used to have pain, like cramps, and also sometimes I would bleed heavily. So that time I was bleeding heavily. So and my team was depending on me, and and because of that, I couldn't make my team to win. So I still feel it up to today. Like, if maybe if I had even eaten a good diet that morning, we could have won. Or if I had done this, or but even my coach, he didn't know about it. Like, And I remember at that time I almost fainted, and he ran to bring milk. Bridget, you can drink, and then you can go back to playing again. So that is what has pushed me to do it, because I mean, I still feel in my spirit that there are girls out there who might be passing the same problems with me, but they cannot speak it out. So yeah, that's why.
Is it something that is talked about, or what do you think is within, for example, in the context now we are talking in the context of Africa or in Kenya? Is it something that's talked about? If a young girl has, as you said, an important match coming up or something very important, do they talk about this with their coaches, with their parents? Do they share it out just to let them know that I can't perform, or I'm not going to perform the way I feel like because of this unnatural phenomenon that is coming to me?
Uh, uh, I, in Kenya, I think we are still reserved. Like, sharing with male, it's not something that is openly done.
Yeah,
And mostly I'll say then from my tribe, the Kalenjin, they are really reserved, and, getting to talk about that, I think somebody will be sweating, while explaining even to the coach, or. So it's something that has not been embraced, and now we are starting it. Like, I can see a lot of groups trying to, like, bring the men in, trying to tell men, you need to embrace your daughters, you need to teach them. And I think mostly now the social media is helping maybe many people, because there are content out there. Parents are seeing, maybe people from other continents doing it, teaching their daughters how to use the sanitary towels for the first time. So I think we are now coming, but now it's not something that has been normalized here in Kenya. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. Okay. What are the common challenges, the material challenges that the young girls, young athletes face?
I can say most of the athletes here maybe come from the poor background, and getting even 100 shillings to buy a sanitary towel is really hard. Like, you know and even borrowing, like, when borrowing that money, what do you want it for? And then it cannot come out of your mouth. Oh, I need this, I need a sanitary pad. And some people even live with, you know old parents. They're being brought up by, grandparents. They don't understand. Like, they don't even talk. I remember one day when my grandmother saw me, and she couldn't want to talk about it. She was like, no, no, no. She was like, she will leave you to, like, figure it out. So we have children or girls who come from those kind of background, and it's really hard for them to like ask even for that money, and even to explain, like, what they're going to, before they're given, like, I needed to buy for, my sanitary towels. And right now we still have people using, all kind, like the clothes, uh, you know, things that are not even hygienic. So, yeah.
Yeah, good one. Thank you. So, why do you feel that we should bring this conversation to the male coaches? I mean, the coaching field normally is dominated by men. So, why do you feel we should bring this topic to the male coaches, the boys who train with the girls? Why do you think it's important to bring this topic out there for all?
Yeah, so these are we need to bring out, so that the coaches can understand the women body, how to, like, train them when they are in different seasons, like, and we need we need to even also involve the boys. Like, we need to involve the boys, and sorry about that. We need to involve the boys so that when the girls go through that period, they are not laughed at, they will help them like, oh, you should go and, get changed, this and this. So in that way, will not have girls who will be, others even leave school because of that. Others will not even come to train again because maybe people or the boys have laughed at them. And then also we want to tell the fans that, sometimes you want the girls to to perform well. Like if they don't perform, and then you're like, what is happening? Like what is happening with who and who nowadays,
Yeah.
And we don't understand the background, like, oh, maybe this girl was not feeling well, maybe she was receiving and and maybe something might be wrong. So expecting everybody every day is like the same person to win, so sometimes it can come with shortcomings. So we want the men to understand us, and to embrace the girls. And as for the coaches, we want them to, when it comes to the training, we want them to, like, listen to the athlete. Like if today she's not feeling like training, then it's okay. You don't take it, you want to punish that athlete, you have to ask like, oh, what's going on? And if she's having the period, then at least give her to rest, or see how you can help her to cope with it. Or if she's not going to train, then it's okay, you just wait for the 3 days, and yeah,
Yeah,
she'll
thank
come
you.
back to
Thank you.
training.
Thank you very much, Bridget, for that. Viewers, if anyone wants to, participate in the program, you can WhatsApp me on the number just under my name there, +44 7950 283451. You can send a WhatsApp text, or you can call and participate in the project. Before we continue with our interview, what I want is, tell us the initiative once again, and how can well wishers or companies support this program through donations or in any other way. So tell us what the initiative is all about again. Tell us how you can receive donations, or tell us how do you want to be supported.
Thank you so much. So uh, to the viewers listening to me, to anyone who feel like partnering with me to reaching we have so big population of female athletes. So if it touches you, um, we have a M-Pesa number, and we receive donations there. And also maybe they can buy us the sanitary towels directly, and we can collect them. So they can just give us the call, and we can collect it from anywhere. So we have those who are in school, athletes who are in school. We have those who are in the camps while going to the school. So it's a very huge population who need guidance. And there's a lot of logistics, reaching to those schools, reaching to those camps. It needs a lot of facilitation, and also for the continuation of the project, because we we want to continue, we want to continue to support these girls. And also, every day we have new talents coming. You know we have um, we have new, you see, at least the primary girls growing, so we have a very huge responsibility. So if you feel touched, you can reach to us through my WhatsApp number, and also that is my M-Pesa number.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been helpful if your WhatsApp number was there on the screen, so that they can, members can, anybody who is interested can directly contact you. But your number is public, isn't it? Is you can be reached by anyone, or if anyone reaches out to us, we can pass the number on to them so that they can get in touch with you. So what do you think?
Yes, even in the WhatsApp.
Yeah, go on.
Even the WhatsApp, I can still receive messages on the WhatsApp through it.
Okay. What long-term impact do you hope this initiative will have on girls in sports and beyond?
My long-term impact is to see happy athletes, happy, happy family, like happy athletics family. I want to see these girls being successful, and passing the knowledge to also the upcoming one. I want to see a period where we'll never lose any girl because of menstruation shame. So I really want to see I really want to see girls performing well also in the track. So that's my hope, that it will touch many. And also, apart even from that, as a sports scientist, understanding how how menstruation even can affect the uh, uh, there are some things also, like, let's talk of something like amenorrhea, where maybe some girls are not seeing their periods. Some might be worried, but as an athlete, we want to tell them, that's normal, and with maybe medication, or with the right amount of training, or with a good amount of nutrition, they should be able to maybe see their periods. And also, we want to show them, we don't want athletes who, after their running career, we don't want to see anyone like regretting of ever participating in athletics and missing to have a family, because sometimes when the athletes run too much, they lose the uterine fat, which makes the women
Yeah.
pregnant. So sometimes, we want to tell them, like, okay, if it has reached the time that you want to have a family and you're not even receiving your period, this is what you should do. You should maybe stop running for a while, and then the fat will start coming back, after staying out of competition for some time, and then you can have your baby, and then you can go back to. So it's a very big field that we need to pass the knowledge to the young athletes as young as now, because I've seen athletes who they were into running, and now some don't have children because it was too late, and maybe they didn't know what to do. They didn't have that knowledge. So it will be we are covering a very big topic about that. So I want to see people happy, and seeing back, and they're like, oh, Bridget really helped me, and if it could not be for her, I don't think I will have done what I've done right now.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for this ministerial health initiative that you have started. What's your next program? What are you planning next in terms of this? I mean, I know you are planning something for the nationals. So just give us.
Yeah. So this This week we will be having under 20 and under 18 trials for African Championship, and we will be leveraging on that, like to meet more athletes, because at least it will be bringing athletes from different regions, different counties in Kenya. So it will be a very nice, a very good time to meet different athletes, and at least you can pass the knowledge to those who will be participating, and they can carry the message with them to the other athletes who are maybe training with them. And also for the long term, we'll be visiting the camps and schools.
Yeah, okay. Can you recap for us just briefly? We are coming to the end of the program. Could you just recap for us, just briefly, the name of your initiative? I am Bridget. This is the initiative. I am going on with it. I need this kind of support. Anyone who feels is interested to support me, you can reach me on, just give us a brief rundown of this initiative for once again for our viewers. Yeah.
Okay, so my name is Bridget, and I have a group called Training Kenya Ventures, and one of the, apart from other things that I do, is one is on menstruation health and education to the young athletes, especially girls, and and I think my WhatsApp number, I don't know if they can find it on your side.
It's not shown. It's not on the screen at the moment.
Mm,
Yeah.
okay. So I think I should add
Yeah,
it
you can
there.
update it. Put your number. You can just briefly put your number after the
Okay.
name. Yeah.
Okay. So my initiative is I really want to help the athletes to get the freedom, the girls to have that freedom, and to know that you know uh, these things are normal, and I need them to have that pride, and not shame, like what we call the
Yeah.
period shame. So that is my initiative, to change the narrative of period shame in South
Do you
Africa.
have individual organizations that are encouraging you, have encouraged you? You want to thank them? You want to mention individuals? Anything? This is your space. Go for it.
Okay, yeah. So I would like to start with you. Thank you so much for giving me this platform to reach our viewers. Thank you also for supporting me. You have supported me, and I think you're going to be. I think your contribution will be going to support, like, 100 girls. 100 girls they'll be so happy, to receive the the support that you have given us, and I thank you so much. I'll also want to thank my friends who have stood with me. Uh, uh, they have contributed also. I'd like to thank Bacon of Arts, one of the group that we work together. So they normally help me to educate the athletes. So we normally come together. It's just an initiative that we use in schools, and all the sports family who are watching. Yeah,
Yeah. Tell us,
thank
where
you.
will you be next? Where are you going to be? Where will this next distribution going to happen? Where? When? And where?
So our next distribution is going to be in Kericho. We have very many camps, and I think yes, it's youth camps. So we have so many of them, and we are planning next month. We will do the visitation of one camp in Londiani. We have others in near Kericho town. Yeah, but we have not come up with a date yet. But it will be next month.
Yeah, thank you, Bridget, for coming onto the program. Viewers, Bridget Ngeno, she's fronting an initiative called Ministerial Hygiene Education for Young Girls. She's distributing pads to young athletics girls around Kenya. If you are interested, if you want to support this initiative, please reach out to Bridget, and her initiative is something big. Could be the next big one to support girls, and is a topic that most people don't talk about it, or they don't have enough knowledge to speak about it. So is a very good initiative. So anyone who wants to support this initiative, please get in touch with Bridget. Her number is 0706 931 511. 0706 531 511. That's her Safaricom number, which is also an M-Pesa number. Anyone who wants to donate anything, or who feels touched by this initiative. As you can see, she's a young lady. She's just come up with this initiative, so we need to support these great ideas. So if you are watching this, get the number which is out there, and please reach out to Bridget and support the initiative. So thank you very much, Bridget. Hopefully you'll achieve what you have come out to do. This is a noble program, is a very good initiative, and hopefully you'll find a lot of people coming on board, and then you cover the whole of the country. Just putting the word out there is very important, especially for the coaches, the boys, to understand that the female body is totally different from the men, and for them even to understand that is very important. So thank you very much for coming to our program, and we it's a pleasure having you here. And in future, if again we have something to discuss, we are more than happy to put the word out there and share it with our viewers. So thank you very much for coming. So just your final thought, and then we are gone. Yeah. Final
Okay.
thought,
So thank you so much.
final appeal. We are also appealing to our viewers and the wider community. Yeah, we are appealing to the wider community to come on board to this program and support. Yeah, go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, I'm just happy and thankful for everyone who have listened to me. And I almost also forgot to say that to thank Athletics Kenya, because it is our association and they are ready to support the initiative. So I would really like to thank them for receiving me well. So just to call upon everyone, like let's do this together. This is not, I can say this is not my project, but our responsibility as all to make this world a better place for girls. So please join me, and I'll not disappoint you.
Thank you very much. Thank you. That is a final closing one. Thank you, everybody. Thanks for watching, and we hope to see you again on Moja Sports. Thank you so much.